the Bahamas, a name synonymous with turquoise waters, pristine beaches, and a laid-back island vibe. The Bahamas is a place where time seems to slow down and every moment is savored. But to truly experience this paradise, you might want to take the wheel. Driving here offers a unique perspective. Imagine yourself cruising along coastal roads, the sun shining brightly above, the ocean breeze in your hair, and the scent of salt water filling the air. With breathtaking views at every turn, it's drive like no other. Each curve of the road reveals a new, stunning vista. That's the magic of driving in the Bahamas. It's not just about getting from point A to point B, but about the journey itself. Before you embark on your island road trip, there's a little something called responsibility. Planning ahead is crucial. Familiarizing yourself with local traffic laws and customs is key to a safe and enjoyable journey. Knowing the rules helps you blend in seamlessly. Think of it as learning the island's rhythm before you join the dance. Embrace the local culture and let it guide you. From the excitement of exploring hidden coves where you might find your own private paradise, to the convenience of navigating between islands, each with its own unique charm and attractions, a car opens up a world of possibilities. You can explore diverse landscapes, from lush forests to sandy beaches. But remember, driving in the Bahamas might be different from what you're used to. The roads and conditions can vary. Don't worry, we've got you covered. With a bit of preparation, you'll be ready to hit the road with confidence and enjoy every moment.
Driving is a privilege, not a right, and with that privilege comes a whole lot of responsibility, especially in a beautiful place like the Bahamas. First things first, you need to be at least 18 years old to drive here. Makes sense, right? Next up, your license. A valid driver's license from your home country will usually suffice, especially if it's in English. If not, an international driving permit, or IDP, is your best bet. It's like a passport for your driving privileges. Now let's talk insurance. Just like back home, having valid car insurance is non-negotiable. It protects you and others in case of any unforeseen events. Remember, we're aiming for a fun and safe trip, and that includes being prepared.
All right, let's get you acquainted with your island ride. Whether you're renting a sporty convertible or a trusty Jeep, the basic controls remain the same. We're talking steering wheel, gas pedal, brakes, turn signals, and gears. Pretty standard stuff. The steering wheel, as you know, dictates your direction. Turn it to the left, your car goes left. Turn it to the right, your car goes right. Simple, right? The gas pedal or accelerator controls your speed. Press it gently to go, ease off to slow down. Now for the brakes. These are your best friends. They're located on the floor to the left of the gas pedal. Press down to slow down or come to a complete stop. Remember, smooth and steady wins the race, especially when it comes to braking. Driving in a new place is like entering a foreign language class, but instead of words, we have traffic signs. Don't worry, they're pretty straightforward. Red octagons mean stop, white rectangles with black arrows indicate directions, and circles usually warn you about something ahead. Traffic lights follow the same universal language. Red means stop, yellow means caution, and green means go. However, be prepared for roundabouts. These circular intersections can be a bit tricky at first, but once you get the hang of it, they're a breeze. Remember, the key is to stay alert, pay attention to the signs, and drive defensively. And if you're ever unsure, it's always best to err on the side of caution. After all, we're here to enjoy the journey, not rush through it.
Section 5. Rules of the Road Navigating the Bahamian Way. Alright, buckle up because here's where things get interesting. Driving in the Bahamas is a unique experience, and there are a few key things you need to know to stay safe and enjoy your journey. In the Bahamas, we drive on the left side of the road. This might be different from what you're used to, especially if you come from a country where driving on the right is the norm. Yes, you heard that right. The left side. It can be a bit disorienting at first, but with a little practice, you'll get the hang of it. It might feel a little strange at first. especially if you're used to driving on the right, but you'll get used to it. Just remember to always stay alert and follow the road signs. When it comes to speed limits, they're usually posted in miles per hour. This is important to note, especially if you're used to kilometers per hour. On highways, the speed limit is typically 45 miles per hour, which allows for a smooth and safe drive across the islands. While in urban areas, it's around 25 miles per hour. This lower speed limit helps ensure the safety of pedestrians and other drivers in more congested areas. Residential areas usually have a 15 miles per hour speed limit. This is to protect children and families who may be walking or playing nearby. Stick to these limits, and you'll be golden. Following the speed limits not only keeps you safe, but also helps you avoid fines and penalties. Oh, and one more thing. Using your mobile phone while driving is a big no-no. Distracted driving is a leading cause of accidents, and it's strictly enforced here. It's not just dangerous, it's also illegal. You could face hefty fines or even more severe penalties if caught. So put your phone away and focus on the road. Your safety and the safety of others depend on it. The beautiful scenery will be worth it. The Bahamas offers some of the most stunning coastal drives, so keep your eyes on the road and enjoy the view. Section 6. Encountering other road users. A symphony of courtesy. Driving isn't a solo act. It's more like a dance, a symphony of courtesy between drivers, pedestrians, cyclists, and even the occasional horse-drawn carriage. The key here is to be mindful and respectful of everyone sharing the road. Pedestrians always have the right of way, especially at crosswalks. Slow down, make eye contact, and let them cross safely. The same goes for cyclists. Give them plenty of space when overtaking and be mindful of their vulnerability. When it comes to roundabouts, remember that the vehicles already in the roundabout have the right of way. Yield to them before entering. It might seem confusing at first, but trust me, it's all about keeping the flow of traffic smooth and safe.
Section 7. When the skies turn. Driving in challenging conditions. The Bahamas is known for its glorious sunshine, but even paradise experiences the occasional downpour. Driving in the rain can be tricky, so it's essential to take extra precautions. Reduce your speed, increase your following distance, and turn on your headlights. If you encounter fog, slow down even further and use your fog lights if your car has them. Remember, visibility is key in these conditions. If you're uncomfortable driving, it's always best to pull over to a safe location and wait for the weather to clear. Driving at night presents its own set of challenges. Be extra cautious as visibility is reduced. Use your headlights, watch out for pedestrians and cyclists, and be mindful of animals that might be crossing the road.
Section 8. Staying safe, what to do in case of an accident. Accidents, unfortunately, can happen anywhere, even in paradise. In the unfortunate event that you're involved in a traffic accident, the most important thing is to stay calm and follow these steps. First and foremost, check for injuries. If anyone is hurt, call 911 immediately. This is the emergency services number in the Bahamas, and they'll dispatch help right away. Your safety and the well-being of others is paramount. If there are no injuries and the vehicles are drivable, move them to a safe location off the road. Exchange information with the other driver or drivers involved, including names, contact details, and insurance information. It's also a good idea to take photos of the accident scene and any damage to the vehicles.
Section 9. License to drive. Your permit to paradise. Imagine cruising along the stunning Bahamian coastline, the wind in your hair, and the freedom to explore at your own pace. So you're ready to experience the freedom of driving in the Bahamas. Whether it's a short vacation or a longer stay, driving here can be an unforgettable experience. If you're planning on staying for an extended period, you might want to consider obtaining a local driver's license. This can make your stay more convenient and give you the flexibility to travel without any restrictions. It's not mandatory for short visits, but it could come in handy. Imagine not having to worry about rental car agreements or international driving permits. To get your hands on this coveted permit, you'll need to visit the Road Traffic Department and present a few essential documents. The process is straightforward and ensures you meet the local requirements. These typically include your valid driver's license from your home country, your passport, proof of residency, and maybe a smile. The officials are friendly and helpful, making the process smooth. Okay, the smile is optional, but it never hurts. A friendly demeanor can go a long way in making the process enjoyable. Once you've submitted your documents, you'll likely need to pass a written exam and a practical driving test, just like back home. This ensures that you are well-versed with the local driving rules and regulations. It's all about making sure you're familiar with local traffic laws and regulations. Knowing these can help you navigate the roads safely and confidently. After all, we want you to be a safe and confident driver on our beautiful roads. The scenic routes and breathtaking views are best enjoyed when you feel secure behind the wheel. Good luck and happy driving. Enjoy every moment of your journey through this paradise.